How's it? Today is April 26th, Tuesday. It's another back squat day. I made a mistake, I think. You'll see it in the videos. I told Steve I would be able to push up from last week to 150. I mean, I did them. I did them all. They were not easy. Like, not at all. They were incredibly challenging, and, I'm not saying I'm not um, used to challenges or I'm not up for the challenge. I just think that if I am trying to continue to push, I think this is actually the last week I'll probably be able to do 5x5 um, at like a regular interval, like increase by 5 kilos each week. And I told Steve I would be able to do 2 weeks. That's the kicker. Is I told him I'll be able to do 2 weeks. I think, like given what I said yesterday, talking about like Taiko stuff, I think honestly that probably impacted me the most. Since 150, like it moves. First 2 reps are always pretty easy. The last 3 reps are always pretty difficult. Yeah, you can see my knee kind of not be in the correct spot where I want it to be, and then my hips kind of slide all over the place, and it just gets worse. That was my first set, so I like 150 today went okay. Like I didn't miss any of them. Some of these were RPE 10. Some of them were RPE like 9, 9.5, 10. That type of level. That's where I'm at right now. And like this one right here, there's no way I'd be able to do one more. Um, I told Steve again that at the beginning of this workout or before this workout today, I told him I was like, yeah, I could probably go up 2 more weeks. Um, I don't think I'll be able to do 155 next week, just with the way that 150 moved today. Maybe it is like I mentioned earlier, like the me dedicating more time to Taiko. I'm dedicating more time to Taiko, so I'm not really focusing on training as much. I'm not eating the way I want to eat normally. I'm not sleeping nearly enough. That is definitely a huge issue. And then not to mention, like yesterday, like I go to taekwondo practice, and like it is just a ton of extra volume on my feet, on my arms, on my whole body. Um, the like stance that you have to get into is very similar to the jerk stance, but it's a lot wider, and I have to like maintain that position for however long the song is. So um, I'm basically in a modified lunge for 4 minutes, 5 minutes, what have you, while I'm moving my upper body, and that is just a ton of extra shit, right? So maybe that is what has impacted me today on my back squats. I mean, that's definitely not having no effect. That was a double negative, but still, it's definitely having an effect on how I'm performing today, and like probably even furthermore, I think is how much it affects my press, just because when you play the odaiko, which is the big drum that is probably about like 4 feet off of the ground, and you have to play all like you have to hold the bachi, the drumsticks, above your shoulders basically the whole time. That puts a ton of not stress, but like basically you have to hold that all with your shoulders, and there are ways to do it that you don't necessarily use your shoulders as much, but it's still not nothing. That's my double negative, my favorite double negative, I guess. So when I went to overhead press today, I wanted to do 69 for 5 fives. I did it for one set of five here, one set of four. So actually, I originally wanted to do after this one set of five, I was gonna do two more. So I was gonna do 3 sets of five, which is definitely not 5 fives. But I actually ended up failing on my set after this. You can see how fucking hard that is, right? It's not a good look. It's definitely not a good look. Yeah. And then after that, I did my back extensions. Ordinarily, I would do weighted back extensions here, but I think I mentioned it yesterday. I'm trying not to cramp up at taekwondo practice tonight, so I am just doing light like body weight just so that I can get blood flowing through my lower back. It's gonna be good. I hope. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Shoots.